Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. And tonight, our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Edwards dishes to Gobert. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Reza Shea in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Randall. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Randall. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Answering back at the other end, Randall showing no hesitation.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. That puts them in the lead. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Out left to the wing. Reza Shea, another 3 for Atlanta.
Reza Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
McDaniels a screen on Johnson. Here's Edwards. Okongwu grabs the board.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
McDaniels up top, guarded by Reza Shea. Edwards, that's good.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
MP with it, picked up by Edwards. Nifty move. And MP with the layup. 8 points for him.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Edwards. The tray drains the three-pointer.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And so MP will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. From deep, Johnson. They grab their own miss. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. McDaniels outside. No good with the triple.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And MP throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Gobert with a screen on MP. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. Edwards got 7. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. MP against DiVincenzo. MP, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Got that one up quick.
I don't think anybody would call him a consistent three-point threat, but Randall can certainly drop in a few if you give him room.
To Rizichet. MP kicks to Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That ties it up. 10 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Over to the left wing. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. And he banks in the layup.
Randall's pretty skilled as the screener or ball handler in those sets. That's pretty good versatility on display.
Pass to Rizichet. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And some stats here. So on the floor for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready for work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Kevin.
Haslam bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's Reed. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The pick, then points from Reed. He's a mobile big who operates well in the pick and roll.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around. And a very, very good teammate and leader. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Dillingham. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And Conley's so good at running the offense. Does a nice job hitting guys in their spot.
Johnson the screen. Loud up there for Johnson. MP kicks to Kanawha. Again, the Hawks score. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Conley, the pass to Shannon. Picked by Reed. beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
Here's Randall Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him.
Johnson sends the screen for MP. And Johnson with the stop.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Assist goes to Malcolm, number 15.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Luke Kennard. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. MP with the bounce pass. Okongwu dishes to MP. Pass to Rizachet. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And Okongwu slams it in.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
MP looking around, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Picked by Reed, and the rejection by MP, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP.
Anthony Edwards, Dante DiVincenzo.
1 second left. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hawks on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back. 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
The small and power forwards are Rizachet and Johnson. MP is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Okongwu in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Rizachet with it. He has 6. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Now here's Gobert. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
They will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Edwards making a statement.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this, and I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The Hawks leading by 5. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so MP will bring it up for Atlanta. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here is Edwards. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP passes to Alexander Walker. Misses the 3.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
3-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by the Hawks. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Atlanta again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. The Timberwolves making a switch here. .56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and that one drops for him.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's MP for 3. Dillingham with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Pass to Krejci. Ripped away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Dillingham with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Atlanta with the ball. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
MP outside. Reed with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Here's Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. Pass to Randall. The jump hook. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
MP passes to Kennard, and they pick up 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Takes the 3. It's off. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up top, Edwards. Takes the shot. got it to go.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
MP fires. It's good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Edwards, sweet shot at the right time.
Edwards such a terrific athlete. He can stop and pop those in with ease.
MP, down it goes for three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Edwards fires. Anthony Edwards against solid perimeter defense. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. He's off from three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Screen by McDaniel. Now here's Randall, defended by Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Now DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Launches it, and down goes the three.
Assistant, Malcolm, number 15.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce.